The Dick Van Dyke Show. Starring Dick Van Dyke. Rosemary, Maury Amsterdam, Larry Matthews, and Mary Tyler Moore.
Why do I always have to answer the phone?
You have a better speaking voice.
Well, thank you, my dear. Hello. Hey, hi, Ed.
Ed who?
Ed Rubin. Hey, Ed, what happened? One of my policies lapsed or something? Oh, and it went good. That's good to hear. In other words, my survivors will still be financially able to go dining and dancing and everything. I see if I'm trampled by a herd of buffaloes very fatally. Okay, very funny. No, nothing much. Well, watch a little television. No, that's fine with me if you'd like. Hey, I'll tell you, why don't you come over in about a half hour? I'd like to watch the premiere of a new situation comedy first. Okay, fine. See you later. Honey, Ed Rubin wants to come over to discuss something a little later. Do you mind?
Well, even if I did, it's too late now, isn't it?
What, don't you want him to come over?
No, it's not that, but don't you think you could have asked me that question before you hung up?
Well, honey, if you don't want him to come over, I'll just call him and tell...
No, let him come as long as you told him to.
Laura, don't you like Ed?
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know. Anytime I have any business with Ed Rubin, you get that certain way.
And what way is that?
Just like that, all knotted up.
Not knotted. Rob, I'm just a little tired, darling.
Well, hi, Ed won't be here for a half an hour. Why don't you take a nap or something then?
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay. I suppose that's all about. Okay, let's down there.
Plan to join us next week to meet the Murphys.
Sorry, fellas, I don't think I'll be able to make it. Come in. Oh, hi, Ed.
Oh, hi, Rob. Am I early?
Well, as a matter of fact, you're late. I had to watch that whole show. What do you think you think?
Oh, wait, don't be too anxious. Those are blank insurance forms you're grabbing.
Nah. Go ahead and sit down.
How you feel, Rob?
Oh, I feel like I'm never going to collect a cent on that health insurance you sold me.
Good, good. I'm always glad to hear that. Where's your lovely wife?
Oh, she's in taking a nap. I'll get her up. Honey, Ed Rube. What? Funny, I thought she was taking a nap. Laura, Ed Rubin's here. Laura. I can't figure that out. Maybe she's in the kitchen fixing something good for us to chew on. Hey, honey? Laura? Well, I can't figure that out. I don't know where she's gone to. Is that funny? Maybe she's ran next door to the neighbors to bother them a little while. Hey, do you want me to call her, or do you really need her?
Well, I do, but even if I didn't, it'd be nice to have her here. She really brightens up her room.
I don't think I better call her.
Why not?
Well, two reasons. First of all, you're too good looking. And the second thing is, you know, Laura's funny about insurance. She never likes to discuss my policy.
You know, I've always noticed that, and that's surprising because most women are very interested in the kind of insurance that their husbands are buying.
Yeah, but not Laura. She thinks I want to live forever. I want to do my very best to please her.
Well, this is her policy, Rob, so I guess you're going to have to find her.
Would you mean another policy on her life?
No, it's the same one that we discussed months ago, but Laura never signed the forms.
You sure?
Yeah, well, I never got them back, so I figured I'd come over here personally and have her sign them on the spot. That is, unless you've got some other thoughts.
Oh, no. As I remember, that was a wonderful policy. Liked it. Had that buffalo trampling clause in it. Now, she probably just forgot to mail it in or sign it or something. You know how women are. Got a Millie? Rob. Hey, is Laura over there? Well, no, huh? She just disappeared. I couldn't figure out where she went. No, don't worry about her. She's probably at some other neighbor's. I'll find her. Okay. Goodbye, Mill. Can you beat that? I'm sorry, Ed. I look like I misplaced my wife. Hey, am I covered for that? Oh, I say she isn't. Okay, well, thank you very much. After midnight. She could be at the Bostick's. Bostick's. It's the last call I make before I call the police. Disappear out of here like Lamont Cranston. Hello? Hello? Is it Wilbur? Rob. What? Rob. Petrie. Rob Petrie. Yeah. Robert Petrie. Skinny. Yeah, that's it. How are you, Wilbur? How's your wife, Estelle? Esther, Elaine. Yeah, I was going to say Elaine. Oh, nothing much. I just haven't seen you and Estelle. Elaine. Yeah, what are you doing with yourselves tonight? Oh, really? Is that so? I didn't know people went to bed at 9. After midnight, is that so? I'm awfully sorry. No, look, why don't you just go back to sleep, and I'll call you later. Yeah, you say goodbye to Elaine. No, don't wake her up, Wilbur. That's okay. No, goodbye to you, old bean.
Hi, darling. Who are you talking to?
Wilbur Bostick.
Wilbur Bostick. Well, what on earth did he want?
He wanted to go back to bed. I called him.
You called Wilbur? I thought you couldn't stand him.
I can't stand him. Now you know how upset I was. I've called everybody in the whole PTA. Where were you?
What do you mean, where was I?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Where was you? Where were you?
I was out.
I know that. I am simply trying to establish where.
Well, you wake up, Richie.
Where were you?
Well, I don't understand this third degree. It's not like you.
I'm not being like me because you're not being like you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is there any coffee left?
I don't know. It is not like you to disappear for 2 solid hours or more without telling anybody. Where were you?
I went to a movie.
A movie?
Yes, is there anything wrong in going to a movie?
Well, I think movies are a marvelous form of entertainment, but you knew that Ed Rubin was coming over here.
Well, I was just anxious to see this picture.
What picture?
The picture that was playing at the Crown. I didn't want to miss it.
The Crown? What's playing at the Crown? Wait a minute. You went to the Crown to see Peter Lorre and Vincent Price and the horrible Dr. Charming?
Yes.
I asked you to go see that with me a week ago. You said you didn't want to sit through a horror movie. Now, what made you decide you wanted to see it tonight?
Well, you seemed so eager to see it that night, and you did say it was a great satire on a horror movie, and you convinced me. And anyway, Rob, I don't see what's so wrong in doing things on an impulse. I mean, you do it all the time, and I never make you feel like you're a criminal.
What? No, I just wish you'd told me about it. We got a babysitter. We could have both gone.
I'm sorry, darling. Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, I'd like so. Before I forget, honey, Ed left some forms for you to sign. Honey, you hear me?
What kind of forms?
Well, insurance forms. You remember that insurance policy you talked to us about a while back?
You, mean a policy on me?
Yeah, I thought we had one, and Ed said you never sent the forms back.
Oh, I thought I had.
Well, so did I. Well, wait a minute, honey. I'll go get them. Here they are, honey. Look, all you have to do is just fill them out and sign both places where the X is and mail them back to Ed. He'll call you about a doctor's appointment for the examination.
A doctor's appointment?
Yeah, they don't like to insure you if you're falling apart. I got it, honey.
Thank you, dear.
Hello. Oh, hi, Ed. Hi. No, she finally came home. You know, No, she had been to a movie. How do you like that? Yeah, well, I told her that you'd call her about the doctor's appointment. Well, I'd much rather you'd arrange it with her. You know, well, yeah, she's here now. Okay, I'll go get her. Just a minute. Honey? Laura? Honey, Ed Rubin's calling about that doctor's visit. Laura? Honey?
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Rich. Have you seen Mommy?
When?
This morning.
Didn't you see her? She sleeps in your room.
Never mind. Funny? Hey, Ed? Yeah, I hate to tell you, but I think I misplaced my wife again. I know I'm not covered for that. All I can do is have her call you when she comes back from wherever it is she went. Okay. Good. So long, Ed.
Daddy, where is Mommy?
Rich? Would you hang up that phone in there, please? I'll be right in.
Okay. But where is she?
I wish I knew.
You wish you knew what, dear?
Why, where have you been?
What do you mean, where have I been?
Honey, why do you keep asking me what I mean when I ask you where you've been?
Because you keep asking me where I've been.
I don't keep asking you. I asked you twice, last night and just now.
Where were you last night, Mommy?
Richie, sit down at the table and eat your breakfast.
But there's no breakfast on the table.
Well, then, dear, go get some cold cereal and milk.
But where were you?
Richie!
Rich, we better get some cold cereal and milk.
But where was she, Daddy?
Rich, Mommy went to a movie last night.
Oh, where was she this morning?
Rich, I think you better sit down and eat your cold cereal and milk.
Okay.
All right. If you two gentlemen must know, I went out the front door to get the newspaper, then I went around the back to turn on the lawn sprinkler. And I hope that satisfies you both.
I'm satisfied.
Honey, you don't have to get so excited.
Rob, I just don't understand why it is that all of a sudden I have to start accounting for my whereabouts every minute of every day.
I did not ask for an accounting. Ed Rubin called.
Ed Rubin. That's all you've been talking about for the last week. All of a sudden, the whole world revolves around Ed Rubin.
Honey, all Ed Rubin wants you to do
Is to keep signing insurance forms. Well, Rob, I happen to have more important things to do with my time. Ed Rubin.
Wait a minute. I think, honey, that I've done something terribly wrong, and you're not going to tell me what it is until I guess what it is, right?
Rich, how about a banana for your cereal?
I'd rather have raisins.
Well, dear, I don't have any raisins.
Oh, that's okay. I'll pick them out of this cereal.
Laura, I think it'd be a whole lot better for our marriage if I ate my breakfast downtown.
Suit yourself.
Okay. I'll call you later. Honey, the reason Ed Rubin, our insurance broker, called was he wanted to talk to you about making a doctor's appointment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Number's on the application there.
Thank you.
It's all right. Bye, Rich.
Bye, Daddy. Mommy, can I have a glass for my milk?
Not before breakfast, Rich. Drink your milk. Richie,
There's something wrong with her. One minute she's in the bedroom, the next minute she's out picking up the paper and turning on the sprinklers.
Well, now, look, Rob, I don't see what's wrong with going out to pick up the paper and turning on the sprinklers.
Nothing is, except she did not pick up the paper. She did not turn on the sprinklers. She only said she did.
Maybe she forgot.
Then why did she go running out of the house?
Maybe she heard the ice cream truck. My wife always runs out when she hears those bells.
You cut it out, please. He's serious.
Well, so is Pickles. She loves strawberry sundaes on a stick.
Well, she could have heard that phone ring.
And thinking it was the ice cream man.
Thinking it was the insurance man.
She ran out to buy some strawberry life insurance on a stick.
She ran out to a movie and she knew the insurance man was coming.
She obviously don't want to see the insurance man.
Why not?
She don't holler at me. I don't even know the guy.
Sure you do. Ed Rubin, tall, good-looking guy.
That's him.
Hey, Rob, Do you think she's afraid to see him because maybe he's a wolf?
No, he's a happily married man. She is afraid because I want to take out that policy on her.
Well, why would she be afraid of that?
Same reason my wife was. Since the day I took out the policy, she's sure I'm gonna murder her.
She's afraid, all right. She's afraid. You know, she conveniently lost the last set of applications. There's something on the insurance policy that scares her, but what is it?
Oh, that's easy. You have to give your right age.
That would scare you, but not Laura.
Thanks a lot.
Well, she's married. She don't have to lie.
All women have to lie. It's nature's way of protecting them from the truth.
The physical, maybe. Maybe she's afraid to go for the physical examination. Yeah, because every time I mention a doctor's appointment, she tenses up.
Maybe you got a cold stethoscope.
Will you cut that out, please? Rod, do you think she's hiding a condition from you?
It looks that way, doesn't it?
Hey, congratulations. I hope it looks like Laura.
That's not the kind of condition you hide from your husband.
Oh, yeah, babies are good news.
Yeah.
You know something? I may be wrong, but I'm going to have to find out.
Hey, Rob, do you ever stop to think maybe she's just angry with you?
Well, what for?
Well, I don't know. Have you insulted her parents lately?
Her dancing, her cooking, her baking, her shampooing.
No.
Shampooing?
Well, yeah, a lot of times when Pickles washes my hair, she gets soap in my eyes and I have to holler at her.
Your wife shampoos your hair?
Doesn't everybody?
Hello?
Oh, hi, honey. It's me. Hi. How are things?
Fine.
You get a chance to call Ed Rubin?
No, I didn't. Is that what you called about?
Honey, you don't want to take out that policy, do you?
Rob, why wouldn't I want to take out a policy?
I don't know. Well, do you want me to make a doctor's appointment for you?
No. Now, Rob, I said I'd take care of it. So if that's all you called about, dear, you'll have to excuse me. I have some things to do.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, I'll see you tonight.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Well?
Well, I was right. She's hiding something from me, and it definitely has to do with that insurance policy. What are you doing?
I'm changing my shoes. Did you just lock that door?
That's right.
Why?
Because you're changing your shoes.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
You know that it does? You're sitting there putting on your going out of the house shoes. You were planning on leaving, weren't you?
What makes you think so?
Because you know me. I never mentioned Ed Rubin or the insurance policy or the physical examination all through dinner. Now, you know darn well that I was waiting for Rich to go to bed to discuss it, didn't you?
I didn't know anything of the sort.
You were planning to go out.
Not out, Rob, just next door to Millie. She asked me to help her with some hymns.
You can hem a little later. Right now, I would like to discuss this. Would you sit down, please?
Rob, will you stop acting like E.G. Marshall?
Sure. If you'll stop acting like a guilty defendant.
Rob, give me the key.
This is only going to take 30 seconds, or however long it takes for you to tell me what there is about an ordinary life insurance policy that can change a fairly normal housewife into a nervous nut. You might as well tell me you're not leaving here until you do. Honey, look, if it'll help you any, I want you to know that no matter what it is, I'll love you just as much as I always have, which is considerable. Now, honey, what is it?
Oh, you just never forgive me. I know you won't. You just won't.
Honey, tell me what it is.
It's terrible. That's what it is. It's just terrible.
Well, honey, you can tell me. Look, does it have something to do with the insurance policy? Well, then, honey, tell me what it is.
I lied to you. Oh, Rob, all these years we said we'd never lie to each other. And I lied to you.
What? Sex female? You couldn't have lied about it. What? Age? You lied about your age?
Oh, Rob.
Oh, honey, come on now. It's not as terrible as that. Honey, a lot of women lie about their age. Oh, come on. Now, honey, tell me, how many years? 2 years. Okay, honey, please. Now, it just means that I didn't marry a blushing 19-year-old. I married a 21-year-old hag, huh?
No.
You mean I married a 17-year-old girl? It's not so... Look, I still love you, honey. Everything's going to be all right. Just relax. Everything's going to be fine.
I'm sorry, Rob. Well, I'm glad I finally told you.
Well, I can imagine you. I don't see how you kept a secret like that all these years, huh?
No.
Why did you think you had to lie about your age?
Well, because you probably wouldn't have married me if you knew I was only 17.
It might have scared me a little bit. I was scared enough as it was.
And we couldn't have gotten a marriage license if I'd put down my right age, so...
Yeah, I didn't think about... Oh, boy.
What's the matter?
Oh, boy.
What, oh, boy?
Nothing, honey, nothing.
What is it? What is it?
Well, honey, there's no use getting excited until I check it out.
Check what out?
Well, it's possible we're not legally married.
Oh, Rob, that's impossible. We have a son.
Well, honey,
Oh, our poor baby.
now, don't get emotional until we have to.
Who are you calling?
I'm going to call our lawyer.
Marvin? What are you going to ask him?
I have to sleep in a den tonight.
Oh, Rob!
Yeah, I see.
What'd he say?
Please, honey.
Rob, what's he say?
Just a minute, Marvin. Honey, why don't you go listen on the extension?
Oh, I can't. I'm too embarrassed.
Yeah, Marvin. Yeah, I see. I see, yeah. Well, in other words, it's not a big problem. It's a little problem.
What's the little problem?
Well, okay, Marvin, you can, well, yeah. Oh, sure, we'll invite you. See you tomorrow.
Invite him? For what? Our wedding?
Yeah. Marvin recommends one.
Oh, Rob. Why?
Well, honey, we got married in one of the few states where they insist on an absolutely accurate and truthful statement on the marriage license. Technically, we're illegal.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, why don't we run out and get married?
When?
Oh, tonight.
You mean we'll elope?
Yeah. Yeah, we can get Millie and Jerry, drive up to Greenwich and get married. And on the way back, we'll stop and see the last showing of the charming Dr. Horrible.
Married to the movie?
Sure, it's a perfect evening. What do you say?
Wait a minute. We can't elope tonight.
Why not, honey?
Because we haven't got a babysitter.
Oh, darn.
Wait! We can get married tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, but tomorrow night the movie's not playing. Hope you join us next week and watch us get married for the second time. 17-year-old girl.